Peace, peace. What's good? What's good? Kings and queens. What's good? All right, listen. I haven't been on my channel in a while because, like I said before, and I told everybody that I'm in the process of producing and releasing my book. During the time, you know, I go on YouTube sometimes because people send me stuff on YouTube, send me stuff, and they ask me questions. And I've noticed, and I didn't really notice it at first, but I notice now that there are people that try to manipulate you into getting information. Like they try to manipulate it, and they think that they're so smart doing it. You know, they'll put these felonious names and they'll say the wrong information for you to give them the right information. And all that's cool if they were doing it the right way. If they were humble about it and just asking, you know, that would be a total different thing. But I'm getting ready to give you a couple of jewels. There's this one guy, Dr. Columbus, that tries to manipulate and get information and put his name in the hip hop conversation. And to me, it's hilarious. It's really hilarious because I look at it like this. If someone spends their life, all their time of the day and everything, trying to be in a culture that he could never be in. You can never ever, he'll never ever be in our culture. So you could fake it and act like you was there, like you did so much research and you know, but there's nothing you could do to be in our culture. Like give it up. Just give it up because you're never gonna be in our culture. Like and it goes for all your little minions, like your little Smurfettes and all of that, you know. Why? Why can't you take your culture and present it like the way you want to present it and support that? Because that's your culture. We don't come to your culture and say we 50-50 or any of that. We don't want your culture. We don't want nothing to do with your culture. And we have been telling you this time after time after time. But you just don't get it. You feel like you have to be a part of our culture. I ask you several questions, millions of questions, basically. You can't answer none of the questions. And one thing about our culture is we love being unique. We love, like, if somebody got the same pair of sneakers that we got, we'll change up and get something different. Because that's how our culture is. We want to be unique. We want to be like if somebody got silver, we want gold. Somebody got gold, we want platinum. You see what I'm saying? That's how our culture is. That's we always been like that. You know what I'm saying? We started off with the regular quarter fill. Then, you know, then we wanted the quarter fill. Everybody started getting the regular quarter fill, so we started getting the ones with the fur. And then at the end of it, you know, our crew was getting the mink on our quarter fills. So you see the style, you see what I'm getting at? We like to be unique, and that's our culture. That's it. You know, we don't like to be the same. We don't like to be the same as somebody else. We just don't like that. And I think that in your culture, that's what you do. I think that your culture is so busy trying to be like somebody else that you can't even be good for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, for all your little minions that get, because there's probably like 5 of them or 4 of them, and they research or whatever, and they believe a lie before they believe the truth. You went and did a whole video on what I said. Imagine that. We don't do no videos on, because we're not even thinking about you. We don't. We don't care what you think. We don't care. If you want to think that, go ahead. Think that whoever you want to think did it. Go ahead. But why do you got to insist on being with us? I never in my life seen someone that wants to be with somebody and the person says, we don't want you to be here. Like, we don't want you to be here. But you insist that, oh, we're here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. Does that make sense to you? Like everybody that you come to and you say these things to is saying to you, no, Dr. Columbus, we don't want you in our culture. We don't want, especially you, because you weren't even humble. You were you're like a leech, like try to suck the blood out. For what? If you had came humble and said, listen, I would like to join and be a part of this or whatever, we would have opened arms. Like, come on. But no, you did it the negative, opposite way, and now look what you get. Look at you. Everything you do, everybody's like, yo, this is a clown. Look at Dr. Columbus now. What is he trying to do now? Like what? Like what do you get out of that? And I'm serious. Like, what do you get out of that? You understand? We living good. We loving life. We past 60 and we loving life. We enjoy ourselves. Anytime we want to do our music or whatever, we do our music and we're good. We're not worried about going on the internet and trying to get a name. We're not. We don't need to. We don't. We try to tell the truth. And when I say try, meaning we tell the truth and try to get it to people to understand the truth, because a lot of people can't accept the truth. They can't handle the truth. They can't understand the truth because they were nowhere to be around, like you. You don't know what was going on in the carriage rooms. You don't know where the first jam was. You don't know what the records that were played. You don't know what kind of equipment it was. You don't know what kind of microphone it was. You don't know what the dances what we were doing first. You don't know none of that. But instead of you asking, you're going to tell us what we were doing. You're going to tell us, okay, somebody said y'all were doing it this way. That somebody, guaranteed, wasn't there. Wasn't there, wasn't in the carriage room, don't know nothing about the carriage room, don't know nothing about the lollipop, don't know. One of your dominions, one of your minions, or whatever you want to call them, I asked them questions about, what kind of records or whatever, where's the shrimp box and where's the lollipop, And this soul fool goes, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and you talking about food, because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the lollipop is. He doesn't know what the shrimp box is. He doesn't know what color forms is. He doesn't know, because that's not in no books. That's not in no, people don't have that in the interviews and stuff. So y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what corners is. Y'all don't know. And so until y'all find out, it's like foreign to you. It's like, no, it didn't happen, because y'all don't know. And that just proves it. Every time we ask you a question and you don't answer it, all that shows is that you weren't there and you can't answer the question. You can't. And so give it up. Like give it up. Peace.